People have Googled and come and said, Doc, a devil in my balls. I said, epididymitis. And they're like, what the is that? The devil in my balls, right? You better, Ricky. I just gave at the next card game, you tell that guy, I see the devil in your balls.
So what? So when you take that medicine, does it actually do anything to the physicalness of
No,
the balls?
you're fine. What I'll tell you is the balls look young again. You look, the line's perfect. One ball, you always got one ball bigger than the other, so don't get nervous. But if it's a little bit too big, that's the epididymitis thing. And then a little bit of pain, and then every now and then, a little discomfort, and you'll every now. But you're okay once you pain up, pill up.
You know what a bar muscle up is?
Yes, I do.
A pull up.
Yes, I do. And you flip it all the way up. Yep, I do.
So I was doing them the other day, and I'm getting really good at
muscle up.
Muscle up, and I clipped one of my nuts.
Ricky, I did that benching one time.
I got so high up on the bar, the bar was...
Nothing you can do there, Rick.
Right.
Did you sing? You sing, Ricky. Hello!
And it's a few days ago, and I still kind of feel it.
And that's how the cause can happen.
So when you're in a brawl and fight, and you even get grazed,
yeah, but
it hurts.
Ricky, I'd rather get this than...
Right.
You know, Rick, let's give a little education to the kids out there, because you're saying stuff about men sometimes abusing girls. And here's what I don't understand. As a father, I taught my daughter something. I told her to play a slot machine. She said, excuse me, Pop, I don't know what you mean. So we're watching a show, and the girl was, it was a good movie, Rick. I ain't going to say the name because one of my personal friends is in it. It was a good movie, but it had a lot of rape scenes in it. And I had to explain to her, and she said, how would I ever get out of that? And I told her a slot machine. And she said, I don't understand that. I said, when a man's penis is erect, you would just grab it, act like you're going to do good, and boom! You realize what happens, Rick? There's a blood clot that travels to the heart in less than 55 seconds. That person's dead.
Oh, that's beautiful.
How come no one teaches
That's a great tip.
How come no? Thank you, and I hope you listen. You could act like, look, oh yeah, boom. You can look up and say, tell God I said hi in about 50 seconds. Instead, yeah. Because you know why? You don't talk to your kids about sex.
Yeah, right.
You let the guy who's doing the bad thing do it, right? You don't talk to your kids about marijuana, so they smoke cigarettes.
Right.
I just proved that. You don't talk to your kids about driving too fast, so they speed. You don't talk to your kids about texting and driving, so they text and drive. Isn't that nuts, Rick? All this, when all you got to do is lay the phone down like this, Rick, and put it on audio and say, Rick, like I do, Rick, I'm on my way. I ain't looking. Rick, I'm on my way. I'll be 15 minutes. Now, it does come over the phone as, Rick, I saw your penis. It's 15 inches long.
Sometimes
but you know that what I'm doing, and you ain't far from 15, so it really didn't matter. Right. And I'm not far from 15 minutes from the house. So everything kind of makes sense, Ricky. Back to hemorrhoids. I don't like to sit long in front of the TV set when one's out. I kind of lean a little. But there's another thing. Pillow up. Couple pillows, and you can sit flat because it's nothing more than a support.
Well, you know what I have? I have this
donut. I like the donut.
I have the donut. I have it out in the car.
There's nothing wrong with it. It'll help you.
If you're going for a drive and it's an hour
and
long,
you're bouncing around.
If you have the donut.
Notice how I said bouncing?
You know how the donut works, right? You inflate the donut.
Right.
It's not an actual donut you eat.
Well, be careful here.
Donut.
You can see people sit on a donut, right?
You sit on it.
Right.
And the hemorrhoids like in the whole part.
Right.
So you relieve the pressure.
But see, nice. You know what I don't understand, though, Rick? I contradicted.
The doctor, you prescribed it, and
I have a new one because we did a little style. I want to give it to you. Before you leave, I have 3. I'll tell you why. The reason is, see what you just said? You're sitting, right?
Yeah.
But there's nothing there.
Yeah.
They're hanging.
Right.
Found out about 16 weeks ago, Rick, that it's one of the reasons why they keep selling them. You can create more hemorrhoid by letting it hang. You might as well sit on the toilet all freaking day. Oh, so what I did is I made the donut with a center in there. It's called a up cup. It comes right up like a cup like this, reverse. I had coffee to show you. It holds you up like that. See, it holds. See what it does, right? It grabs and cradles them. And it pushes them up higher, Rick. So by the time you get out, it's like somebody actually or yourself pressed them.
So it's people don't. For one.
It's a 3-for-1, Rick, because you're actually having fun too.
Because the let's go up there.
Right.
You get a little tickle or something?
You get a little flare there, right? Yeah, most people like it for that reason, right? We've been selling out there. You know what I like, Rick? It says on the back, don't fear the flickle. You got that one? Don't fear the flickle. Hey, that's your warning label on the back of something. I can't believe it's a warning of the warning. What is that, Rick? Don't fear the fickle. And Ricky, listen, the warning came on this. I don't know what product it was. It said warning. They forgot to write the rest. But I got scared. It said warning and then warning, but there was nothing to warn me about. I was confused. I walked out of the store all up. Yep.
So
Drove home in reverse.
Yeah. So what else have we got? We're going to touch on what else?
Decisions that are never made completely.
Okay.
That's a big thing in psychiatry right now.
huge.
It's huge. People
Many people can't make a decision.
Rick, they start off perfect. You know what? Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, we do this. At 6:35 at night, we're going to sit down at dinner. At 7 o'clock, he never got up. At 6:35, he went out to eat.
Right.
Right there becomes a problem. Rick. I like that. Decision making should be fully done.
You got to be able to make a decision.
But the full thing.
If you can't make a decision,
Then you
just
can't
go around in a
Well, it's
circle.
called a cat chase, dog chases a tail. That's not a decision making.
Right.
When you see a dog, I'm going to tell you something, Rick. Many people don't know this. See, I was very close with many different people, but a philosopher Aristotle said it. He said it the best. If a dog chases his tail, he's confused. I always thought somebody was behind him.
I would agree.
I would agree. I can't with Aristotle.
Because you go around once or twice, you're like,
No problem. The third or fourth time, it's like, are you nuts? Don't you realize that's you? Then when it bites it, you would think like, all right, wait, that's me. It does it again the next day. Then I heard something that a dog doesn't have
my
a
dog
soul.
must be smart. My dog doesn't do that, so he's all right.
Then he's no, my dog don't either. So some dogs I do look at like send them to me.
Yeah.
Send them to me. And I put them on small medicines, usually Xanax, and nothing big. Small little white one like I would give a human, you know. I go by body weight, Rick.
Yeah,
Did you ever
weight.
notice that medicines go by body weight and not height?
Yes.
I'm going to sue because I feel like that's pointing at me as a doctor. Rick, you at 6 foot will get 50 milligrams. Me at 5 foot will get 50 milligrams. Not that I'm actually 5 foot, Rick.
Yeah.
You don't agree with me.
Yeah.
Stop agreeing
No, I thought
with the
you were
signs.
taller than that,
I'm a
like
little
5
bit. Go ahead, Ricky. Push it up. Push it up.
5'3".
And a half. Throw the half in there, Rick, because if it was a dick, it means a lot, Rick, that half inch.
Actually,
That's
it does
right.
mean a lot.
Sure, she goes, woo! Right, Rick, here you go. That's it, man. That's unless you just missed the wrong hole, which you were talking about later, which is another great way to get rid of hemorrhoids. Called permanent packing.
I'm not doing that.
Not you, but if there's a problem on the other end, it's called permanent packing. Permanent packing. You're good, Rick. The fudger budget.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Well, Rick, we've been trying.
You fix your ladies.
And two things happen at once.
Two
You
for
fi-
one.
You,
2 for
well,
1. 3 for 1.
4.
Oh, 4.
3 you got. I know you got the third one. What's the fourth? Watch it. You helped the old lady out.
Yeah.
You felt good. What's the fourth? She did too.
Right.
That's the third. What's the fourth one, Rick?
It's the 4th.
Somebody filmed it.
Wow, that's great.
Right. So now it's not porn anymore. It's called explanations. See, it started with A. Look, it started X-rated
Let's
movie.
hope your significant other gets a hemorrhoid.
You're most likely trying to force the issue.
hope
Stay
so.
in the toilet. It's
Hope so.
good, but read
Yeah.
the book and come out with the right directions.
I'm gonna bring the Bible in there.
Yeah, and don't come out to the whole f***ing thing's read and understood. Guaranteed, Roy. Then you got pushback. But another thing, real quick, Rick, that's been going on a lot lately: rain. Rain coming. Somebody, I don't know nothing about the weather. I don't really get. You know me. I don't believe in the weather. But rain goes sideways. This is what I was told. Rain can come sideways. That's wind. Rain can come sideways, or straight down.
Straight down, yeah.
Rick. That's wind pushing the rain
of
sideways.
course it is.
Sideways. So how do I answer these questions, Rick? When I get a question like that, I almost want to go, are you kidding me? But you know what I say?
You
What?
agree with me. The weather's controlled. It's controlled.
Well, unless you got the phone call to God, you can't predict the weather.
You can't predict
No,
the
you
weather.
can't, because Mother Nature could change it any second. Seems like we got a 30-day tracker on it then.
But we do believe that the things that we do with
Oh, yeah.
can influence what happens
Well-
in with the weather.
So glad
right?
you just said this. I'm outside playing football with my kid,
Yeah.
doing everything by legitimate. We look up, there's a plane, and it's shooting that white stuff out. So the kid next door is young, he's like 5 years old. He says, "Daddy, look, they're doing." And the father says, "Look what they're doing for you." So I got mad, Ricky. I'm a doctor, Ricky. I can't handle this.
Yeah.
So being a child psychiatrist is one of my favorite things I've done. I've been on the Ellen DeGeneres show about 15 times for that. When I've been working with kids between 5 months old and 5 years old for what, Ricky? 40 years. And I'm only 51. That's amazing. 11-year-old doctor,
You were
that's
savant.
amazing.
That's
Well,
good,
that's Ricky, you know that. They don't turn out well. What was I saying, Rick?
You were talking about the white stuff that came out of the airplane.
Okay, now
The
see
next
that?
door neighbor's dad said, "Oh, look how."
Yeah, now watch Google. Watch Google make me look like I already know I am a genius, right? So I look at the kid, he says, "Well, what is it then?" I said, "Well, look, if we really were doing it for me and you, they would put out maybe like the flag, or they put a heart, right? Or they put like a big circle and the other one goes, or an arrow, or maybe even something like God loves that." No, Rick, it's a chemtrail. So they admit it.
Yeah.
So I say Google. So the father Googles. Now listen, the father's 53 years old, is a scientist. A scientist, Ricky. I won't say who he is or what scientist he is because it could ruin his job, which you shouldn't get a dollar after this. But I said, listen to the kid. The kid's a little boy. I said, he's got an iPhone 11, 5 years old. iPhone, that's the first problem.
Right.
But anyway, I liked it that he had the iPhone 11. I said, yo, kid, Google chemtrails.
Right.
So he goes like this, and then suddenly I see him go, when his face went like that, I thought he had hemorrhoids, but he's too young.
Yeah.
But his face went like that, and then I asked, I said, what's the matter? And he went, I just read that chemtrails are chemical trills left in FM frequencies to maneuver the weather.
Yeah.
I went, so you're going to listen to everything else your father told you? When your father told you he's tall, you're going to believe it? Because my father told me I had a chance in the NBA. Okay, bro? That's the honest to God truth.
All right, guys, we're gonna send this out.
Yes.
I want you guys
Love
again.
this.
Thank you for watching.
Yep.
Please subscribe. Hit that button.
That like button right
Down
there,
there.
right there.
Hit
Rick, can
that
you
button.
show one thing though? I just put the height thing up here.
The height,
Yeah,
okay.
clear to you, Rick. Now, where is that exactly on you, Rick?
Okay.
Is that your chin or your mouth, Rick? Is your chin? That's
close.
about okay. So, Rick, now do you understand what I'm dealing with now? Rick?
Yeah.
Now, when I come back from,
Oh,
I want
next
you
time.
next time. I want you to do that again,
see
and
where
I
we
want
are.
to see where we are. But Rick, I thank you for stopping by. And I wanted to, and listen, even though I break balls and all
Yeah.
that, the studio is beautiful.
Yeah.
I really
It's
like the
really
new studio.
nice.
The only thing
You
is,
did a great job.
I appreciate it.
They
Well,
did a great
I
job.
just all I did was color coordinate because you know me, I'm very much into color coordination. As a matter of fact, we have a new show coming out soon called Color Coordination.
Nice.
And it's just to help people with blues, blacks, and pinks. They them all up when they put them together. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe.
Follow, tell your friends.
Do what we said about hemorrhoids. Don't do what we said about hemorrhoids. And try not to raise anybody wrong, which seems to be very difficult today.
Right.
Peace out. We love you. Rick,
Out.
talk soon. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you, pal.